Hey guys, it's Oliver Manalese, the Breakthrough Coach. Hope you're doing well. So, today is Friday. And for some people, it's the first free day. Just, that Friday night and Saturday and Sunday and back to work on Monday. And then maybe for some of us, we're working through the entire weekend. Like weekends are just nothing to us. We don't even know when the last time our day off was. And it's part of this action-oriented culture. And I think action is really important because you can't just sit around and wait and attract thinking things that are just going to come towards you. You actually have to create relationships. You actually have to have conversations. You have to make deals happen. You actually have to do stuff. And which is great because that's the only way things are actually going to, move forward in your life. But I feel like we kind of get this anxiety, this guilt if we're not actually doing something towards our goals. Like it's this prestige of having massive goals and having this huge dream for yourselves. And of course, I love it. I'm all for it. I want people to have huge goals and huge ambitions for themselves. But at the same time, we're just rushing the process, trying to get to the destination. And so I'm gonna hopefully give you a little bit of relief here. So let's say you're going on an airplane, and you're taking a flight from Toronto to Aruba. So you get on the plane, you're sitting in the plane, it's gonna take off. Where do you expect to be by the time the plane lands? Aruba, right? Right. So you go on the plane expecting to be in Aruba, you are gonna be in Aruba. But little do you know that this commercial airline was actually off course 95% of the time. 95% of the time. And yet it still got to its destination. So literally airplanes are just zigging and zagging. There's turbulence, there's wind currents, there's whatever. You gotta dodge a bird or something. And you know how dangerous like a bird in an airplane engine is? Horrible. But anyway, so it's off course all the time. And think about your life. Have you been living your life in this exact straight line? I'm gonna assume no. You probably zigzagged. When you were on your diet, you probably had some chips here and there, some chocolate, probably had a beer, and then you try to come back. You go off course, you come back. It's all about being able to recalibrate, to make a decision to get back on course. So literally, you only need to be on course 5% of the time, and you will get to your destination. So all this action, all this constant need to do things and think, and trust me, I was absolutely obsessed with the work that I was doing. I still kind of am. And I need to mindfully and consciously shut it off to be able to relax and just be and calm down. And you know what's actually really, really cool? When you actually stop and you relax and you kind of calm down, you're able to simmer down, have some, relax alone time, some solo time. And wonderfully enough, ideas pop into your head. New ideas, connections, intersections that you did not see before. People who you're like, oh, I need to talk to this person, put them together with this person to create an opportunity, to create a connection. And it's like in these times where you're just decompressing, you're not even thinking about it, that they happen. There's something magical in the space when we create that space for ourselves. So when you are constantly doing, you will miss that opportunity. One of my clients, she said she was in Jamaica, and literally she was in Jamaica in the water, and it was just chilling. It was like 3 or 4 days in, finally was able to be acclimated to the slow pace of Jamaica. And in those moments in the water, without even consciously thinking about it, an idea came, which she thought was, oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting for this for 5 years. I've been trying to find the right tagline for my business, the one tagline that sums up everything that I do, because I've been trying to express myself more authentically and hone in who my target is. And she was able to do that when she was doing nothing. So this weekend, this Friday, this Saturday, this Sunday, whenever, even for a couple of hours a day, decompress, slow down, create space, relax, disconnect, put your mind, your attention to something else, Read a book that's outside of your field. Talk to somebody who has everything outside of what you're doing in your business, in your work. Talk to people, experience new restaurants, new kinds of food, whatever. But take your mind away from the thing that you define yourself by just for a little bit. And you'll find that in that relaxation, you'll find a new level of being, of creativity, of power and possibility. Have a good weekend, guys.